Hello everyone! Again, this is Fatrina Raine. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much guys for watching my previous vlog. I am so happy of your feedbacks and comments, and thank you that you watched the whole video. And today it's gonna be another vlog, another sit-in vlog wherein I'm gonna tell you one important thing here in Norway. And that is just what can you read on the title is how to apply for nurse sykepleier authorization here in Norway. So if you are a nurse, watch this video. So most of the Filipinos here in Norway are nurses back in the Philippines. That is why in this video, I am going to teach you guys on how to apply for nurse authorization here in Norway. This is one of the most important thing that people would really want to know, because as I posted my previous vlogs about how to be a nurse here in Norway, there's a lot of people who messaged me, who commented on my video on to help them and tell them the process on how to do it. So first of all, I will show to you the step-by-step process in applying for nurse authorization here in Norway. So I'm gonna tell you the step-by-step process. You need to type on helsedirektorat.no, and then you will click that website, and then they will lead you to the website of the helsedirektorat.no. And that website, it is actually a website here in Norway is specific for the health personnel and also for the people who are working under the health system here in Norway. So there, when you open that website, you need to change the language into English so you can understand it very well. So upon changing it to English, you can now go on to authorization and license for health personnel. So after clicking that one, you will go down and click on choose profession, apply for authorization and license. After that, you will be given options on what profession you want to get a license. And then we will choose the general nurse or sykepleier. You just have to click on that. After clicking on that, you will click on continue. And then it will lead you to a question on where did you study? So where did you get your license of your nurse license before? So the two options here is are you from EU or are you from outside the EU? So you will click on outside the EU and then click on continue. After clicking on continue, you will see there the general nurse outside the EU. Before you apply, you have an education from outside the EU, you will be subject to additional requirements before authorization can be granted. It is important that you are familiar with the requirements and the fees that comes within before you apply for authorization. And these are the documents that you need to give when you are applying for the nurse license. So number one is your diploma. Number two is the transcript or diploma supplement. And then number three is the detailed overview of the curriculum showing the specific subject content of your education and the duration of the education. So what I did in this number three, I asked my school back in the Philippines, the registrar, to provide me these documents, and I am so glad that the registrar of our school is very much helpful, and they really accommodate my request. So after how many days, they sent me the detailed copy, the detailed overview of my curriculum. So there you can also see other options wherein you can know what is really this detailed overview of the curriculum. So after that, there are also some possible additional documentation, such as you should attach the authorization, approval showing that you have the right to practice from the country of education or another country. So that means you need to provide also your PRC license or your license back in your home country. And then number 2, the same applies to documentation in the form or a certificate that refers to relevant work experience. So you will also put your work experiences, your past work experiences. So there are different rules in different countries. So I am from the Philippines. So what I provided is first, just what I've said a while ago, is my diploma, and then my transcript of records, and then the detailed overview of my curriculum, which is provided to me by a registrar of our school back in the Philippines. So after that, you will just, if you want to apply electronically on Alti, which is what I did, I just click on this application form, authorization, and license. And remember, applicants without a Norwegian national ID. I have my Norwegian national ID, so I just click on that. But to those without a Norwegian national ID, you must use alternative login to Alti. So you will just click on that link for you to be leaded on the process. So you pay the processing fee when you apply. You must pay a processing fee of 1,665 Norwegian kroner, and it was also here I'm gonna which is equivalent to pesos. And you pay the fee in Altin when you register your application for authorization. So that is just the simple step. So for example, if you're gonna click on the Altin, because I have my Norwegian national ID, so those Filipinos or those of you who are here in Norway and you already have your Norwegian national ID, so you can just click on the Altin and process there. So that is really not so difficult process. You just have to log into the helsedirektorat.no, and then you just follow the steps that I showed to you a while ago. So there, and then I also got my response from the Helsedirektorat after I think after 3 months, because they have this 7 months processing. So it depends on how long they will process your documents. So when I received the response from the Directorate of Health here in Norway, I got this letter. This letter, they put it here on what should I do. So to those of you who are from the Philippines, who are registered nurse in the Philippines, our nurse education in the Philippines is equivalent only to 120. It did not reach the required points of studio here in Norway, because the nursing here in Norway must be 180 points. And then the Directorate of Health here in Norway, they said that we need 60 studio points to be a registered nurse here in Norway. That is why they also give there 2 options on what should you do to accomplish the 60 student points that you need for you to be a registered nurse. So number 1 is to study Bachelor of Nursing here in Norway. And then number 2 is to study kompletterende sykepleierutdanning here in Norway. And that is the one that I chose. and I will also be making a video on how to apply for the Kompletterende nursing here in Norway. You also have to remember, guys, that you need that letter, that response letter from Helsedirektoratet.no. That is what they called vedtak. You need to have that for you to be able to apply for nursing schools here in Norway. So you need to wait for that response from the Helsedirektorat before you can apply for schools here in Norway. So guys, I hope that I've giving you the answers that you've been looking for when it comes to the license, nurse license here in Norway. Again, the letter that I got from the Helsedirektorat, it says that my application is not approved because I need to study 60 student points first before I can be a registered nurse here in Norway, and that is what I'm doing now. So yeah, even if it's not approved, you just have to go on to the suggested thing that you need to do here in Norway. So I hope that in some ways I was able to help you guys. In some ways I was able to give you the answers to your questions. So I hope that this video is a great help to everyone. Once again, this is Fatrina Raine. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that you've learned a lot. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to share it to your friends, and most especially don't forget to comment down below if you have some comments or if you have some questions and suggestions. So thank you very much once again, and I love you guys. Again, this is Fatrina Raine. Bye!